Our love and passion for the outdoors started at a young age. This is something we have been dreaming about our whole lives. Uncle Steve, Tyler, and I are from Michigan and are known for our crazy adventures and stories. We have an unbreakable bond, one that has helped shape us into who we are today. And this is our story.
Got up in the tree. I literally was taking a look.
All right, guys, what you're about to watch is just a mixture of emotions, mentally, physically. This was definitely a testing and trying time for us here in Colorado. Tyler and I just got back from, I won't say the word, but it was crazy. But
Yeah, day one we started, Uncle Steve called the acclimation day, and it was rough. But today, I think it was probably 10 times worse. We made a few mistakes.
Yep.
We were with Uncle Steve and on the side of the mountain. We decided to come back and leave the group, and we got lost on the backside of a mountain. So we ended up climbing to the top of one of the tallest peaks, trying to figure out where we're going, and the whole time it's just like you just wonder life questions and like, why am I doing this? And it's just, mentally and physically straining.
yeah, I mean, we're beat up mentally and physically. Knuckles are all just beat all the crap, and feet are beat all the you-know-what. And it's been a long couple days, but what we're about to show you, we're going to take you right through it. So looking forward to showcasing this whole season, and hopefully you guys stick with us and keep following along. We just want to just prove to everybody how much we're into it and how much effort that we're putting forth this year. And this episode should set the tone for all that. So
Welcome to Trekking Outdoors.
this wasn't our original plan to come out here. We were supposed to be in Kentucky velvet hunting, but crazy Uncle Steve has been coming to this public land spot for over 20 years, and the stories he's told us from here would make anyone want to experience it. So after cutting our Kentucky trip short, Steve and our good friend Caleb took our truck and started heading to Colorado. Tyler and I stayed one extra day and then hopped on a plane to meet up with them. Little did we know what we were about to experience.
This is literally Chris's third time to Walmart. He forgot his binoculars, so he went an hour out of the way, got his binoculars, and now he forgot a bear tag.
All right, we just got up here, just getting into camp. We were on the road for most of this afternoon. Pretty rough road.
Couple hours uphill.
Yeah, but we made it camp. We got to get back in here and get the tent set up, and then we're going to hit it hard first thing in the morning. We're going to stay around the 10,000 foot altitude for a couple days, just kind of get acclimated to our bodies, and then...
Wait, I'm going to stop this right here. The more that Steve keeps talking about getting acclimated, the more I'm starting to realize that he's going to enjoy this way more than we are.
We'll probably head up top, which is around 12,000 feet, so...
Yeah, I can definitely feel the pressure right now. Just got to get acclimated a little bit and
Yeah,
set camp up tonight and then get ready first thing in the morning.
yeah, gonna get after them.
Yeah, hopefully after
Hopefully we
some
have
big
some
bulls.
bulls bugling in the morning, so... Attempt to call great horned owl into camp.
All right, it's our first morning. We're ready to go. Super excited. It's a little brisk out. Caleb right here is gonna be hunting and filming with us. So we're excited for that. And we're just following Steve's lead because he's been out here for what, going on 20 years now?
Yep, on and off for 20. So this is about my 13th trip out here, and we got some new guys. So we're gonna see how they can handle the mountains this morning. We're just gonna kind of take it easy, stay at the same altitude, and not get too worked up, and just kind of take it easy and get through the mountain today. And then probably in the next couple of days we'll go a little bit higher. But we're just gonna get out and do some calling first thing this morning, listening, and hopefully we get some elk bugling. See what happens.
We're like 10-15 minutes into our hike and Caleb's already derobing. So let's try this. Tyler, you want to try a piece? After you.
Well, this morning we've been kind of working this ridge down. We're trying to stay around 8,000 to 9,000 feet altitude. We're just working into these aspen shoots, kind of midday, hoping to catch some elk feeding. We've got some blowdown and black timber behind us that the elk usually like to come out of these meadows and up into this black timber. So we're just gonna kind of work our way through the black timber and see what we can find. So we'll just keep at it until we get one to bugle or get one to come in. So see what happens.
We're really starting to get used to what getting acclimated means. We've been hiking up and down the black timber all day with little signs of any elk in the area. We've gotten to an elevation that was challenging for us. We've never been here, so this first day has been a bit of a struggle. But part of being an outdoorsman, it isn't always just getting up into a tree stand or getting into a deer blind. There's always going to be times where you're going to face challenges, and we love to be challenged.
Gosh dang, dude, what kind of log did you get me?
Sit down.
This is the tiniest log you could possibly find. We're out here in Colorado. This is day 2. We knew that hunting with Uncle Steve was gonna be fun. I guess there's a reason that you call him Crazy Uncle Steve.
Yes.
So yesterday was acclimation day.
Acclimation?
That's what he said.
That's what you call it. Acclimation. Let me just put this into perspective for all you watching. See this mountain right there, right behind us? We basically hiked to the top of that mountain on day one. Day one. Going up
Not trails.
Not trails. We got
through the
off
woods. There's so many down trees. I mean, trees like this that you're walking over, under.
climbing. We were literally going down, up, walking on logs. One fall, and you're getting impaled by. Just at one point in time, I'm getting irritated at Steve. I'm like, "What are you doing? Are you trying to kill us? We're 3 hours into this, and you're already trying to kill us."
Irritated, is that it?
Irritated. Embarrassing.
So anyways, this is day 2, and we're back at camp this morning. We had to take a day just to lay low. We got into camp last night about 9 o'clock, made some pancakes, and then went to bed, I don't know, 10:30. They got up at 4 a.m. this morning, and they hit the trail. We're just laying low. We're gonna go hunt the meadow this evening, where we were last night.
Yeah, we had talked. I just met a local here. He's been coming here forever. I got a little pointer tip from him, so maybe because we were splitting up today, because obviously our chances are better. Steve and Caleb are going to the left side of this mountain. Tyler and I are going to the right, back to the meadow. But I guess there's a secret spot, so let's see if we can.
Yeah, their family had all killed in the same spot.
So let's
where
see
we're
if we
going.
can punch our tag before Steve does, which would be awesome.
My goal for the trip is, I don't know if Chris is down, but I want to go actually to the very top. Hey, we'll play some of that B-roll footage where you're all ticked off.
All right, day 2. Tyler and I are about to pack it out. If you look right over my shoulder here, there's actually what we call horses. Wish we would have known that yesterday, you know, before the whole oxygen tank, you know, whatever you want to call it, the oxygen. And anyways, I don't know what to say, dude.
No, dude. Literally been doing this for 20 minutes. Can't even get on the trail. But Chris thinks he knows where we're at. I guess we do need a crazy Uncle Steve.
No. Nope. Don't need that.
Chris finally got us back on the right trail, but we gotta stop. What are you doing?
Taking the burrs off my socks and start rubbing on my ankles. So we're getting close to the stream that flows all the way down here. See this ridge line right here, Tyler? The one that goes all the way straight down, like literally a cliff.
Yeah.
I want you to walk all the way down, walk all the way back up, all the way down, all the way back up, because that's what crazy Uncle Steve does. Up, down, up, down. All right, Tyler and I are about 3/4 of the way where we need to be. Elevation right now, we are at 10,200 feet. Scenery is just beautiful. This is God's country, and not every day do you get to film and hunt with your best friend, so it just makes it a lot more enjoyable. I know we give each other, you know, crap every single day, but it's a good bonding experience, you know, when you're good friends. So we're gonna keep on the trek, and hopefully we can call a bull in tonight. Tyler and I started working our way up to the bowl that the locals had told us about. It sits above the meadow that we had been hunting for the last day and a half. When we got up there, a cold front came pushing through, and that brought some heavy winds. So Tyler and I switched up our game plan and started doing a spot and stalk all the way back down to the meadow.
Did you pee your pants?
Yeah. Rained a little bit last night.
Sure. Blame the rain.
All right, so we had a leak in the tent last night, and I woke up this morning, thought I was sweating, but water was just running all over my bed. So I think I might have peed, but we'll see. It was the rain. All right, so we just Tyler and I were sitting here, and then all of a sudden, this specimen of a man, Uncle Steve, showed up. At this point, we had been away from our families for over 10 days, and we have hunted 3 hard days here in Colorado. We haven't seen much sign of elk, and we only had one small encounter. But Tyler and I are always willing to grind it out. And one way to help keep our minds right is to joke around with each other.
George Costanza here. How you doing? Nothing will attract your lady friend more than being an outdoorsman, sitting in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado, snuggled up against a bunch of pines. Just the smell. She'll love you for days. This is supposed to be an update. I know. Okay.
There's supposed to be a word in the dictionary that explains what that is, but it's not in the dictionary. What you're about to witness is something unknown to man, something far more crazier than you've ever seen.
Let's do this. I could see him just going up in the woods. I thumped the ground a couple times. Could you hear that? Yeah. And he's just like, I thought he was gonna run right to me. Well, we just came around the corner of the meadow and we saw a 4x4 on the far end. So we just crouched down. I dropped back about 30 yards and got the wind right for pretty much all of us. I threw a scent stick way out in the middle so he'd catch our scent first, or the scent that I threw out there. And then as soon as I saw him going up in the woods, I mewed at him and he turned and started running. I thought he was gonna come all the way right up to you guys. They were about 50 yards away from me. So he started coming. I just thought this was gonna be it.
And then he, I don't know if he winded us or something.
The wind was a little shifty right there at the end when he was getting in close.
Then he ran out to 80, but neither one of us wanted to take the shot at 80 yards.
Yeah, it wasn't ethical. So
Thought about it, moved the wheel to 80 yards, thought about it, but didn't do it.
it's all right. We're gonna go after him, get a lot closer than that. We'll get one at 30 yards today, so it's a good day though. A little bit overcast, so we'll see what happens. We're just heading up in the woods now, so stay tuned.
All jokes set aside, we came here for one purpose: to experience what those who have come before us have.
We came close to harvesting a great bull elk and had a moose encounter like no other. But that's a part of hunting. The experience, the memories, the challenges. We'll take what we have learned and experienced here and apply it when we come back. Stick with us for episode 2, The Broken Curse Part 1, as we travel to Kentucky to chase whitetails.